Okay, so here we are, Chad. We are in the famous Boise foothills. It is a beautiful autumn day, and today we are doing some trail riding. You're very familiar with this.
This was like where I grew up, this parking lot, man, right here.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, we're just a few miles out of downtown Boise. We come up with this dirt road. We're at the 8th Street ATV Trailhead parking lot. And this is where a lot of these motorcycle ATV trails launch from. There's trail systems all over here. If you wanted to, you could get all the way to Bogus Basin from where we're standing.
I think of 8th Street as just the downtown road. No, 8th Street goes for a while.
Right, yeah, exactly.
We have 2 dirt bikes here. We do not own 2 dirt bikes, so we got them from Redline Motorsports.
You can just give Redline a call and say, hey, do you have a couple motorcycles for the day? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, do you have the gear to go with it, like a helmet and all that stuff? They're like, yeah. So you can just show up, get outfitted, and go have some fun.
So we've made it to this parking lot. I am still not sure where we go from here, but this is Boise, Idaho. You can go miles and miles of different places. So I have Chad Case as my guide, and we're gonna go explore this terrain. So let's get these off the trailer, which I think is gonna be the most difficult part of this.
So when you rent motorcycles like this, you want to use a little common sense and wear some appropriate clothing. You're gonna want to wear a long sleeve shirt.
Okay, I'm ready.
You do not want to dress like Evel Knievel here, okay? Helmet, gloves, pants, long sleeve, good shoes, good to go. How was your ride?
I had fun. It's pretty interesting that you don't need a motorcycle license to ride one of these. But right there at the end, it got super fun.
Oh, it's fun. We started riding through the trees and all those big whoop-de-doos. And then you've got lots of single track all over these foothills up here. So there's something for everybody.
And we're actually right by Bogus Basin Mountain Resort, which is our popular ski destination here in Boise, and actually has a bunch of cool activities year-round. So we're gonna take these 2 wheels, trade them in for some different bikes. We'll be right back after this quick word from our sponsor. Stay with us.
Come back.
And we'll check out Bogus Basin. It's the Boise Convention Visitors Bureau's mission to enhance the economy by promoting the Boise area as a destination for conventions, corporate meetings, trade shows, leisure travel, sporting and cultural events. Visit boise.org and start planning your next visit today. Ranked as one of the top 15 health systems in the U.S., St. Luke's is home to Idaho's only children's hospital, largest cancer center, and amazing people dedicated to your best health and life. Learn more at stlukesonline.org. So Chad, you can't have a series about Boise, Idaho without coming to Bogus Basin Mountain Resort, but it looks a little bit different today. Usually this place is covered in snow and ice, but I'm seeing dirt, trails, a bunch of bikes.
So it used to be called Bogus Basin Ski Resort, but now it's called Bogus Basin Mountain Resort, and it is an all-season resort. It's got this beautiful lawn. We're gonna have some live music, and they've got all this outdoor activity stuff, which we've got a multi-pass, unlimited for everything. We're gonna do tubing. We're gonna do some aerial backflips and flipping around the jumpy thing. We're gonna do some climbing wall. Right over here is a glade runner, which is a mountain roller coaster, which is super rad. And all the while, we're gonna get refreshments at the outdoor facility here, or if you want to escape the sun, we're gonna go into the lodge. We're gonna start with one of the more popular things, which is mountain biking. We've come up here with nothing on, so you can show up, nothing, make sure and have some closed-toed shoes, and we're gonna head in now and rent our mountain bikes, helmets, and all that stuff. Then we're gonna put our mountain bikes on the chairlift, and we're gonna go up the hill, so we don't have to ride up the hill, and then we gotta come down the hill on the mountain bikes.
I don't think I've ever done downhill mountain biking with you and haven't
You haven't.
crashed, eaten it.
You've crashed every time.
But my goal today is to actually stay on the bike.
All right, so we're gonna see if John can do that.
Right now.
Mountain biking, downhill, not one crash.
All right, let's go get our bikes. Okay, so there's so many things to touch on already. One is you can't reserve bikes. That's a big thing. So it's first come, first serve when you come and grab your bikes.
But if you want an alternative, McHugh Sports right at the bottom where we've been before and got bikes, you can reserve a bike there. They're right at the bottom of the hill and you can bring it up.
So my goal is to not crash. Yes. My other goal is to not ride uphill as much as possible. Yes. So let's try to do that. All right, let's get going. Okay, so we just finished our first run down Bogus Basin. There were people running in the opposite direction of me, bikes going one way, the other way. There are a couple of just downhill mountain biking only trails. If you're here in the middle of a Saturday like we are today, stick to these downhill mountain biking trails only. We're gonna go in and grab some lunch, and then we're gonna head back out and we're gonna check out these downhill mountain biking only trails. We found Carson because we needed an expert to actually film and photograph. For beginners like me, what kind of pointers would you give for downhill mountain biking?
Just kind of make sure you're braking into your corners and entering high. Just kind of keep a nice even pace and try to flow on the bike as much as you can.
So we've made it to the end of our day. Obviously, a ton of stuff to do here. There's mountain biking, hiking, there's tubing, there's a rock wall, there's some sort of little trampoline flippy floppy thing. There's live music, there's a big lawn. You can come out, have a picnic, throw a frisbee. You can have a beer and enjoy some tasty, delicious food on the patio. And we have finally made it to the end, and we have saved the glider.
The Glade Runner.
The Glade Runner, it glides.
John and I are gonna go experience this together. I am gonna be the person in charge of the brakes. John's gonna be the person in charge of the camera. We'll see how that goes.
Have you ever done this?
I have done this before with my children.
I have never done it. What are we looking at here?
It's nice, long, kind of rough climb up, like you're going up to the top of the roller coaster. It's a roller coaster.
You can hear it. You can hear the screams. All right, let's go get on this coaster before this place closes. Oh my God.
Terrible, John.
This was your idea. Right now I'm doing a crunch because I'm trying to get away from you as we're going uphill. This is like that one time we shared a twin bed in France. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. This is quick. This is like, oh my God. Oh! Anyway, Bogus Basin is a great place to visit in the summer and the winter. For more awesome Idaho travel tips and how you can plan your own Idaho adventure, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on social media. If you have any questions for us, we'd love to see it in the comment section below. Big thanks to our sponsors. They truly are what makes Boise great. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, maybe.